my name is Christina, and today I am going to be reviewing The Winter's Curse by Mary Rutkoski. The Winter's Curse is the first book in the Winter's Curse trilogy by Mary Rutkoski. I enjoyed this book so much. I gave it 4.5 stars on Goodreads. I recommend it to everyone who wants to read about rebellion, betrayal, love. There is everything in this book, and that's why I enjoyed it so much. So I'm going to give you some quick summary of this book. This book follows a girl named Kestrel, who is the daughter of this world's general. And this story starts off with her going to this slave auction that her friend just like drags her there, and she buys a slave there, even though she doesn't know why she bought him. I can't tell you the name of the slave because it's not really, you know, written there like right away. You have to keep reading in order to find out his name. I'm just going to be talking about it as a slave, even though I hate it. First, I want to talk about the writing style of this book. The writing style was very, very different from all I've read before. It was very beautiful in a way. This book is, you know, the first book in the trilogy, and it's also the first book that I read by this author. I always have this issue with reading a book by an author that I've never read before, and I need to adjust to the writing style, and this was not different. It was very different from every book that I've read before, because this book is kind of like ranked as a fantasy, but it's not really a fantasy. I really enjoyed the writing style of this book, and this book is actually written by dual point of views by Kestrel and the slave. I really enjoyed it so much, and it's just amazing to read about it from also the slave's point of view, because he's a very interesting character. So now I want to talk about the plot of this book. The plot of this book is very well written. We know like almost everything about this world. I think we really got to know the world in this book. So, but I also like really want to know more about this world and about the characters and how everything like works, and I want to know about the war that happened before this book and like 10 years ago. I really enjoyed the plot, and overall it was very well written. Now I want to talk about a little bit about the characters. I love the main character, Kestrel. Let me tell you something about Kestrel. You know, she is not a badass like, you know, in Throne of Glass like Selena, or, you know, Katniss from Hunger Games, or Triss from Divergent. She's not like strong in like the physical kind of way. She's very smart, and she's always like step ahead of everyone. And she just loves to kind of betray people in a way, and she likes to play with them. So I really enjoyed it. She's very deceiving, she's very smart. And I think that's even more important than strength, like the physical strength, you know? So, and that's why her father, the general, wants her in his army. She's a natural strategist, and I love that about her. The slave. He's a very mysterious character. The slave is very defiant. He was very defiant, and that's why she bought him. That's not a very good trait for a slave to have. If you have a slave, you know, defying you, you can never trust that person. You can never trust a slave. And see that there's something more to the slave, and there's always more to someone mysterious, and you know that he's hiding something, and we will find out in this book what he's hiding. There's also like the romance. It's a very good romance in this. You have to go into this knowing that it's also a romance. That's why I love it so much, because I need romance in my books. So now I want to talk about a little bit of spoilers. If you haven't read this, just leave and then come back and discuss with me, okay? So I want to talk about a little bit of the spoilers, because I'm just like so excited for the second book. Right after the ball, we got the scene, you know, of the kiss, right? Like, you know, between Kestrel and Aaron. I love that scene, yeah. But then it was also, you know, like bittersweet, because we just know that he's been lying to her. I knew it would happen, so it was not that surprised, but it still hurt. Where this story left off, it just like killed me. Like, the last line of this book was, oh my god. We don't know that Kestrel understood it, like, you know, because there was like the god of lies was actually, you know, the god, and every, like, you know, her friends actually tell her that she, you know, the god of lies loves her. So when he said it, that the God of Lies loves her, you know, he meant him, but maybe she meant that it was like the God of Lies, like, you know, loved her. You know, I don't know if she remembers that she called him the God of Lies, and I just don't know. I was kind of really surprised that, you know, the Harani are independent. Like, they really, like, the king actually agreed to independence. When Kestrel said that she will marry his son for the Harani independence, she just, like, sold herself for Harani independence. And that was just so amazing, you know, like, oh my god. I just, like, think that in the second book, she will betray her people, and she will help the Harani, like, because this is what the first step in helping the Harani. So, I think really that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen for sure. My favorite scene, I think, was with Aaron. Like, every scene with Aaron. I love him. I love him. He kind of reminds me of Bellamy. From Bellamy Blake, you know, from The 100. I don't know. I just think that he's Bellamy. I don't know. I just think that he's Bellamy because I think he's got the heart. You know, he's got more of a heart than the head. All the time, she was a step ahead of him. Kestrel was a step ahead of Aaron, and he knows that she's cunning and she's, you know, he can be really trusted, but he can't help but love her. And oh god, I love Aaron so much. And he's just amazing. He's an amazing character. I love the character. Oh my god, Ronan. Ronan, I hate that guy. I really thought that he is like the most annoying character in there. I really believe that because he's just like always following her and stalking her, and like I didn't really like that guy. I just really thought that he's gonna die, but he's still alive, which kind of surprised me. Which really surprised me. And I want that guy dead because he's so annoying. And Jess, I think I liked her. You know, she was kind of annoying too, but I liked her in a way because she was just like lively and just like happy, and that really kind of, I think it made the story a lot more interesting, and to have some kind of character that is happy and kind of naive, you know, so kind of like lighten up a little bit. So I really like that. I don't know where the Winter's Crime will go. The Winter's Crime, we know it's about Kestrel, right? It's her crime. She's gonna betray her people. I just know it. Because that was the first step, you know, giving Harani independence. That was her first step to betraying her people. And I think that's gonna be a very dangerous game that she's gonna play. If Aaron, like, knew that she traded her freedom, you know, for his freedom, it's gonna break his heart. She's still not gonna believe him and trust him in the second book. I don't know. I think it's kind of annoying too that she can't believe him, but in a way I just really understand her, that why she doesn't believe him. He lied to her, but he didn't really know her, so there's always, like, you know, a different side on things, and it's very bittersweet. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review of The Winter's Curse. And so, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more reviews and everything else what's on my channel. So comment down below what you thought about The Winter's Curse, and if you're excited for the second one as I am. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you soon.